Hi everyone. We're moving on to our next two lowercase cursive letters, B and H. We are still working with the undercurve start to our letters. So for the letter B, you're going to simply make an L, and then you'll have a little hook on the letter just like the lowercase W has. So if you remember, the W had that little hook at the end. That's how B will be. So we start at the baseline. We undercurve up, make our L. Now this is where it's a little different. You'll come to the midline here and then you'll hook. Now I lifted my marker so that you'd be able to see, but you don't want to lift your marker, okay? Or your pencil. So this will hook over to the next letter. So for example, if I were to be making the word B, B-E, I would make my lowercase b come up and then I'd hook into the E. So if you can see, there's the letter E. Sometimes I notice mine's a little too wide. Like when I look at this one, it looks a little bit too wide. So I would work on closing that if I notice that. And making your loop. You can kind of imagine the B kind of hooking over there into a letter B, kind of how our regular manuscript B looks. Okay, so again, we'll make our undercurve, come up, make your L, and come here, and then make your B and make your hook over. Okay? So let's practice that on our imaginary boards. Pull your board down. And today I'm choosing blue. I'll try today. Okay, we're ready. So we undercurve up, we make our L, come back down, come to the midline, and then hook over to our next letter. Okay, let's try that one more time. Undercurve, come up to the headline, come to the midline then, and hook. Good. Let's go on to our last letter for today, H. So the letter H starts just the same. You're going to be making a lowercase l first. So you'll start at the baseline, you'll come up to the headline, make your lowercase l. Now this is where the H will come in. You'll trace on this line a little bit till you hit the midline, and then you'll make your letter H. Okay, and then you curve up to your joining line. So we'll try one more time. So undercurve, up to the headline, make your letter H, and then curve to the midline. So if you were practicing this and writing the word he, then this line would join into the letter E. So let's give that a try. So we'll undercurve, make our letter L, make the H, and then undercurve into the letter E. Okay, so as you're writing, you should start to see these words. You'll be able to notice the words and what they look like and what they mean. So it should start getting easier with that the more that you write. So let's practice the letter H. So pull your boards down. And we'll start at our baseline. We'll undercurve up and make an L. Trace back down to the baseline and then make your H. Try one more time. Undercurve up, come up to the headline, make your H, and then go to the midline. All right, so the letters B and H are on pages 51 and 52 of your cursive handwriting book. So please make sure that you're practicing all of those, and then you're going to circle the letter in this one on B at the bottom. It tells you the one that has a good slant to it. So you want to make sure that, remember, you're slanting your book. If you're a lefty, you would hold your book slanted this way. If you write with your right hand, you would slant your book to the right this way. So you want to make sure, you'll notice my letters have a good slant to them, okay? In fact, down here, if I look, this one even could have a little more of a slant to it. So you'll get used to it the more that you practice. And of course, having good posture and sitting at a table when you're doing your handwriting will also help with that. All right, so next time we will be writing the letters F and K. See you soon.